Get that phone, Ryan. Hey guys, Curdhos here from We'll start over again. Hey guys, Curdhos here from Hostyle Conditioning with
Cap Smash.
And today we're going to talk about, we're continuing our series of the 5 big myths about youth and youth training. And we're going to hit number 2 today, which is youth can't build strength because they don't have testosterone. They haven't hit puberty yet. What's the spiel on that?
Well, I mean, basically, strength doesn't matter when you have testosterone anyway. I mean, like, testosterone is a bonus to help build up muscle tissue, and it has advantages to gaining strength. But, you know, look at older populations and women. I mean, they build plenty of strength by themselves without a lot of testosterone. So in the research, strength building is not necessarily all about how much testosterone you have. Yes, it does help, but in this younger population, most of them are just hitting pubescence,
right?
And you know, they're kind of getting an influx of hormones as they go, but they're getting so many that it's hard to really fathom the control frequency for strength training. So most strength training adaptations are going to come from the nervous system, where your body gets more efficient at pushing heavier and heavier loads. You get more efficient at moving better.
The mechanics, you learn the mechanics.
The mechanics, the techniques. Once the techniques are learned, the body's able to move through those and get stronger.
Absolutely. Connective tissue gets stronger. The nervous system is what helps build the capacity for how much strength you can build, and working with your nervous system overall. That's where we get concerned sometimes when people are doing too much intensity too often, is that one nervous system, your wiring basically overheats, and that really causes more issues overall in how fast or how quickly or how regular you can improve your strength overall. So that's why having a well-laid program that's laid out properly to deal with the stresses on the nervous system and focus on other aspects as well is really important to the overall result. But strength does happen from day one when done properly overall. It's an adaptation situation more than a hormonal situation. And like Jess said, yeah, testosterone is great. Testosterone is going to make a bigger difference in how much muscle tissue they're going to hold and that kind of thing, and that happens as they get older. But if we build a strong foundation in strength and technique now, then those results will be even better later on when the hormones kick in and the muscle tissues is building and holding on more efficiently because of the hormone intake. So,
yeah. And we see this in older adults too, because their initial first 6 or 12 weeks is all neural adaptation.
Absolutely.
It's just getting more efficient at moving.
Developing those pathways,
yeah,
motor skills.
They're building the motor skills, they're encouraging more muscle fibers to fire all at the same time. All of that stuff is happening before you get any sort of growth capability at all. So younger athletes will often complain that they can't get bigger, and it's true. They don't have the hormonal adaptations yet to really get a very large growth stimulus. So basically what you're working with is your nervous system and making it more efficient at performing different movements.
Absolutely. Preparing it, setting the baseline so that later on when everything else kicks in, it's got a great base to work with, and the adaptation goes even further at that point. So when they are maturing and they are hitting that 17, 18, 19-year-old level, when they're in full-blown puberty and they're peaking at their sport at the same time, and they've built their strength and built the motor skills and stuff, and now they're adding the muscle mass on top of that, it's the perfect storm. That's the way things are supposed to happen overall. All too often we forego the strength when they're younger, and then you know what, from when they finally get into it, when I hear these 17, 18-year-old, 19-year-old hockey players, football players, and all of a sudden they're going to focus on their strength. In my opinion, they're spending the next 10, 15 years trying to catch up on that, on that nervous system adaptation that should have been done earlier on, and again, makes a huge difference overall. So there you go, kids. Myth number 2 in the books. Again, Hostile Youth Conditioning happens Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday at 4, Tuesdays and Thursdays at 5 p.m. Like I said, get a hold of us, and let's get little Johnny, little Susie rocking.
See you there.
Crush it. Good. Awesome, bud.